going on, everybody? How are y'all doing? We are live midday, bro. Midday stream. Give the stream a thumbs up. We're at 11 likes. Let's double that. Let's get it to 20 likes. Let's see the top 5 in the chat. Nobody gang stand up. Spike, Quirky, then Tanachi Dude, Jack and Marie the Inkling in the top 5. What's up to everybody else? I see you, Mass Produce. I see you, Bowsette. I see you, Dylan. I see y'all in the chat. Brian. All right. We have some dope, a couple of dope Nintendo news items for this stream. So let's get right to it. Mashawn Williams, what's up, my guy? All right, so y'all already gave it a thumbs up. We passed 20 likes already. Appreciate it. Let's get to the first news item. Bro, the Switch is turning into a Metroid powerhouse right now. We got the greatest Metroid game of all time, in my opinion. Super Metroid on the Super Nintendo. What? Metroid Prime remastered? What? The best 3D Metroid game, and they made it even. How can you make a masterpiece even better? Somehow Nintendo figured out how to do it. We have those two games. Metroid Fusion just got released on the Game Boy Advance, Switch Online services. Metroid Prime 4 confirmed coming to the Switch. And now we have, oh, where's my DJ Khaled? Perfect timing. We have another one. Bro, it looks like we're also going to be getting the remake of the original Metroid game on the NES, Metroid Zero Mission. It looks like that game will also be coming to the Switch. That's 5 fantastic Metroid. Bro, if you're a Metroid fan like me, you're in heaven right now. Bro, how can I forget Metroid Dread? Bro, the Switch is getting there. The Super Nintendo is the greatest console of all time, in my opinion. Switch is right there with it, bro. Now, since these Metroid games are coming out, bro, Kaleem says Metroid Prime 4 would be the perfect E3 game to let everyone try out this year. We're going to talk about E3 in a little bit, Kaleem, and Microsoft, what they just said. But the Switch is getting there as the greatest Nintendo console of all time. Why? It swallows up the Super Nintendo and has so many dope Super Nintendo games on it already. Oh my goodness, bro. All right. The remake of the original Metroid game, Metroid Zero Mission, has been data mined. A data miner has discovered images from within the Nintendo Switch Online Game Boy Advance app for this game. All right. The original Metroid game on the NES. That's on the Switch too, on the Switch Online services. Oh my goodness. That's on the Switch Online services. The original Metroid game. That game is tough as nails, bro. That game is so hard to beat, bro. There's some rooms, like you enter the room and they're just enemies attacking you from every side. Like, wait, hold on, time out, run out the room. That game is tough. This is, if the game was to be remade with 16-bit specs, they did it on the Game Boy Advance. So the same game on the NES has been remade for the Game Boy Advance with some quality and quality of life improvements. The game has been improved. Fantastic game, bro. If you're a Metroid fan and you have to have a Switch, you have to have a Switch, bro. The greatest of time, from the whole hybrid expert to the ridiculous amount of software it has. Yeah, it does, bro. Because Nintendo 64, it has those games. Super Nintendo, it has those games. So it has all of those games in one. Is what's making it so great. And to be fair, the next Nintendo console is going to have the same thing. It's going to have all the console games. So if we want to go, we have to, if we're going to measure consoles on their greatness, it has to be original games on the system. So that's where you got to still, that Super Nintendo still good. 1-2 punch. It brought those classics, bro. Because going forward, Switch Online subscription service is just going to be with every Nintendo console. And you're just going to pay to have those games on your system. We're at 23 likes. 7 people give the stream a thumbs up. Let's get it to 30 likes. So, Metroid Zero Mission has been data mined. I wonder what else can they data mine on these Switch Online apps to see what Nintendo 64 games are coming. See, people are like, bro, the Nintendo, when they announce these new platforms on the Switch Online, they give us some of the best games on the service, bro. Game Boy Advance, they gave us Minish Cap off the rip. The Mario game with the e-reader games. Super Nintendo, Super Metroid, Link to... Bro, they just killed it off the rip with the announcements and the games they have on the platforms. DW Smash says, almost done with Metroid Prime Remastered. Just got the last artifact, bro. Good stuff, DW. I just beat Metroid Prime Remastered. Fantastic, fantastic game. Just a fantastic game. All right, so new Metroid game coming to Nintendo Switch. One of the best classic Metroid games of all time. Metroid Zero Mission has been data mined and coming. And what's interesting is they've also discovered some type of link functionality also has been data mined. And for those of you that don't know, if you had this Metroid Fusion on the Game Boy Advance, and if you owned the GameCube Metroid Prime, you could use the link cable and link your Game Boy Advance to your GameCube, and the Metroid Fusion suit would be available in Metroid Prime. So Metroid Prime Remastered is a perfect opportunity to have maybe DLC where you could have Samus's fusion suit in Metroid Prime Remastered. So the possibilities are endless. Dope, dope, dope. Hey, Minish Cap, I can't wait to play that. That's on my to-do list. So many games in my backlog. What am I playing right now? Kirby Return to Dreamland Deluxe. Just beat Metroid Prime. Beat Mario 6 golden coins. Now this is what we playing now. That Kirby Deluxe, bro. Nintendo got them bangers, bro. All right. Bro, this next news item. Bro, let's hit y'all with another one. And I have to be honest. I don't know how I feel about this, bro. I don't know how I feel about this. But there's two sides to this coin, and I'm going to share. All right, the news is Microsoft has just signed a deal with Ubisoft, who provides cloud streaming tech on the Switch for Call of Duty franchise. This is what's going to happen. This Microsoft Nintendo deal is a 10-year deal. And so, on the Switch 2, Call of Duty is going to be running natively. It's going to be the full game. It's going to be, the Switch 2 is rumored to be more powerful than the Xbox Series S. The game's going to be running natively, 60 frames per second. It's going to look good. Probably 1440p, 2K, which is still good. But if you still have the OG Switch, it's going to be on the cloud. It's going to be on the cloud. For Microsoft to sign this deal, why? Ubisoft, this company, is already doing cloud gaming on the Switch. This is the company that's brought Control to the Switch, and the Resident Evil games, and Assassin's Creed Odyssey also to the Switch. This is what I feel might be happening, dudes and dudettes. If you keep your OG Switch when the new Switch comes out, you'll probably still be able to play all the games that come to the Switch, but they're going to be cloud on the Switch too, but through the cloud. You're going to have to stream those games. So Nintendo's going to force you to upgrade. That's it. Because cloud gaming ain't it right now, bro. So Microsoft has just signed this new deal. And if you want to play Call of Duty on your current Switch, it looks like it's going to be through the cloud, which is a no-go for me, bro. I mean, by the time the new house was built, shout out, you can watch my last video. I showed y'all a mini tour while the house was still under construction. My new house, we're going to have lit internet. So the internet's going to be lit. So I'll be able to do cloud streaming in that house. But as a whole, if I had a preferred way to game, it would not be through cloud streaming. And so that's going to be for the current Switch. This Xbox, I keep saying it when dudes are like, oh, how is Call of Duty going to run on the Switch? Bro, this Call of Duty Microsoft Nintendo deal is for a future Nintendo next gen Switch. That's what it's for. And so you'll be good if you get a new Switch. You don't have to worry about this. But when I saw this new deal, I was like, bro. Speaking of Microsoft, let's hit y'all with another one. This next news item, bro. When it rains in E3, it pours. Microsoft has officially confirmed they will not be attending E3. Womp, womp, womp. So, nobody's going to E3 this year. E3 is dead in my opinion. Now, to be clear, Xbox did say that there will be at the E3 Digital. They'll have an E3 Digital event. What I'm talking about, that's only half the show. After the presentations, the reason people go to E3 is not just for the presentations, which are lit. I missed the on-stage presentations. That's never happening again. We're not going back that route. Nintendo killed it when they started doing Nintendo Directs, and other companies, PlayStation started doing State of Plays. Xbox started doing digital events. They're not going back. But what was dope was after the presentations going on the show floor, the executives were there, and you get to play the games hands-on, the creative booth designs. These companies realize we're wasting millions of dollars paying E3, renting this booth space, and we've already advertised the games in the presentations. So it's tough. This is what Xbox has officially said. We can't wait to host our Xbox Game Showcase on June 11th, and we'll share more details later. We also look forward to co-streaming our event as part of E3 Digital. E3 Digital. And will not be on the E3 show floor. So Xbox has confirmed they will not be at E3. And do y'all care? For the most part, I just want to see the new games. I want to see what Nintendo has to offer. So they're doing the digital presentations. I think that's just going to have to be. It's not whether we want it. It's going to have to be good enough for us as gamers. And it's time for another one. About to hit y'all with another dope news item. Are you a Konami fan? Are you a Castlevania fan? The series has been dry. Konami really hasn't been doing much, period. Metal Gear, nothing. Bro, Konami used to be lit back in the day. Konami, see, this is for all my old school gamers. Konami used to be one of the best game developers in the NES, Super Nintendo days, the 2D gaming era. Konami was it, bro. They had the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle games. Man, Konami was fire, bro. Shout out to Ultra, their shadow company, so they could go around Nintendo's restrictions. If you were developing games on the NES, you could only develop a certain amount of games per year. Konami says, we got you fixed. We're going to create another company called Ultra, so we could also release more games. All right, but Konami Digital Entertainment has recently filed a trademark for what they call Project Zircon. And apparently Zircon is a jewel in the OG Castlevania games, which has many speculating that Konami is in fact working on a new Castlevania game. This is long overdue. Whenever I see the Demon Souls games, I'm like, bro, why didn't Castlevania ever make the IP that would be a perfect Demon Souls type game? Would be Castlevania. Up close combat with your whip and the different elements. Bro, Konami, if they were still on the top of their game, they could possibly make a real good Demon Souls type game. But they hit me with the ad within my video, bro. But Konami has been so like out of it for forever. It's just sad, bro. It's just sad what's happening to Konami. But come on, bro. They're playing this ad. All right. While they're playing this ad, Konami and Capcom carry, bro. That's facts. Mass produce. Konami and Capcom used to carry the game industry, bro. They used to have bangers, man. Mega Man. What happened to Mega Man, bro? But an all-new Castlevania game, I'm here for it. I've never been a real big fan of Castlevania games, but I just want Konami to be great again, bro. Because that's what I grew up on. Konami being great. And the next news item hitting with another one. Bayonetta Origins. Bayonetta Origins. Did the game come out yet? For Nintendo, it's on the 17th, in 2 days. All right. The game comes out in 2 days. I might cop it. I might pick it up. Should I do a launch day stream for Bayonetta Origins? Somebody type yes in the chat. Well, I could just do a poll. I'm going to do a poll real quick. Then we're going to talk about the news. Bro, the game's reviews have come out and it's standing at a solid 80 on Metacritic. The game is at a solid 80 on Metacritic, which is pretty good. Which is good for this game. I may pick it up. Is this a full $60 game? I don't even know. I heard the Origins is really good. Yeah, I heard it's getting good reviews. 80 on Metacritic is good. That means it's a good game. So the game is standing at an 80 on Metacritic. I have so many games in my backlog. Let's see if I can beat Kirby Return to Dreamland in the next 2 days. And then let's get this Bayonetta, bro. But the game is standing at an 80 on Metacritic, which is good. Solid game. It isn't. If you're going into this game for a true Bayonetta fast-paced action experience, this isn't it. It's just it's a spin-off on the Bayonetta series. A demo is available on the eShop right now. I never tried the demo, so I believe a demo is available on the eShop for you guys to try out. But those are the news items I have for this video, bro. I send you some screenshots of Nintendo Switch 2 specs on your Twitter. All right, Johnny, I'll check it out, bro. We already got Birth Stage Night Curse of the Moon because Konami wouldn't make Castlevania. Yeah, facts, Kareem. They've been slacking. The companies would throw it to be in the trash. All right, we need a Symphony of the Night sequel. Talk that talk, mass. All right, those are all the news items I have for this video, man. What do you guys think about everything we talked about? Sound off in the comment section below. I want to know. But before you go, bro, click that subscribe button. Stay up to date. All things Nintendo. We out. Peace.
This channel that I'm about to throw out there for you guys reminds me of me back when I had like 4,000, 5,000 subscribers, man. And he's probably going to lose shit when I do this, but hey, man, I gotta say, my boy Obi-Wan, man, that nigga is my nigga right there. He reminds me exactly of me when I was doing this shit smaller level. His channel, when I look at it, it's such a nostalgia trip, and he has a really cool audience too. Man, if you could show this nigga some love too, that'd be awesome. I don't shout people out unless I like them a lot. I'm picky with that. Anyways, my boy Obi-Wan, your boy Obi-Wan. Hey man, I got you right here, my boy. Get that man a little bit of a look, man. He reminds me of me when I was smaller. You want to take a look in the past, my boy? This is the way you do it.
I got you, Jedi Master. The Jedi Master. I got you, man. You're playing two-town.
Thank you.
I got
Obi-Wan,
you,
man. I'm
homie.
dedicating a workout set to you, my boy. Let's go, guys.
24, 25, 26, 27, 28. He said hating on the end.